Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Educational system of Islam and how we prepare our people in the future for the type of jobs we can get into. Being in school myself, I wonder what kind of things should I be doing or can I do to benefit the nation. I understand we need knowledge to live for ourselves, live with our enemies and our friends. But beyond that, to make the nation grow, what types of subjects, what types of areas of development would you suggest that we get into?
Thank you. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says this, brother and brothers and sisters. If you notice, the enemy always wants to put our people into liberal arts courses. So many of us are sociology majors, psychology majors, music majors, song and dance majors, and we're into college in this program or that program, which is really to give you a status symbol in a Bachelor of Science degree, which will not equip nor qualify you to do anything constructive for the advancement of yourself nor your people. So many of our people in college on these programs in black studies are studying that which actually cannot give us too much benefit. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad admonishes us and warns us. Spend your time studying those courses which lead to nation building. We need good teachers, because teachers must be number one. Teachers are the shapers and molders of the mind, and out of the minds of men come the civilization of man. So a good teacher is important. Don't be a teacher just because it's offering you so much and so much money. Be a teacher because that's what you love to do. Otherwise, don't do it at all. Get into the wise study of history. Because if a man doesn't know what was, Messenger Muhammad says, he can't understand what is and can never adequately prepare for what is yet to come. History of all the studies, he says, is most attractive. And a man must study history. And he must know what history to study. You must know the history of those men and women who built governments and civilizations, because you are being challenged today to do that. You must learn language. How can you communicate your ideas effectively to the peoples of the world if you just learn Hausa or Yoruba or an African tribal language? It is good to know a tribal language. Don't misunderstand me. But if you feel that because you've learned Hausa or you've learned Yoruba or you've learned Swahili, that you now are into something, and you can't communicate with your black brother who is from another tribe, who doesn't speak Hausa, he doesn't speak Yoruba, who doesn't speak Swahili, but he's been mastered by the French. So he can't communicate with you in a tribal language, but if you spoke French, you could talk with him. If you spoke Spanish, you could talk with your brothers and sisters around the rim of Central and South America. We must master, number one, the English language, because that's the language that we speak, the only language that the white man permitted us to learn, and it's the language he's tricked us in, so you've got to master that. Master Spanish so you can talk to your brothers in Central and South America. Master French so you can talk to your African brother, and then get into the African languages, get into the Far Eastern languages, because if you're going to be a nation, you're going to have to be an ambassador, and an ambassador must speak the language of the people to whom he is sent to communicate his own ideas and government policy. Now that's on one level. We need doctors. We need hospital technicians of every kind. We need people skilled in international law. Now, but that's not the base of nation building. The base of nation building starts with all of your engineering skills. So teaches Messenger Elijah Muhammad. We must be profound in mathematics, profound in physics and chemistry, and all of the branches of biology, and all of the sciences. We must have a scientific background that is strong And on that foundation, you embellish it with art, and you embellish it with culture. But if you're going to be the song and dance man and let others get into engineering, then you'll always be the flunky, the tool and the fool of other societies and civilizations. So please don't tell us that you've learned the latest African dance. Please don't tell us that you've learned how to beat the drum, because your African brother, he can beat the drum and he can do the dance, but he's learning engineering skills now because he's going to build up Africa for the Africans. What are you going to build up? You must build the black man up for the black man. Thank you, brother.
Allahu Akbar, Allah.